got under the Jeep recently and noticed that the rear sway bar bushings and drop links were all really worn. So today we're going to replace them with new ones. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Daryl. Welcome to the channel. As I said in the intro, today we're replacing the bushers on the rear sway bar. As I said, I got underneath, I was looking for wear on different components, which you should do every now and then, and I do notice all of the bushings on the rear sway bar are all worn, and you can sort of rattle it around a little bit, which isn't good for handling. And that's because the body's moving and the sway bar's not holding it taut, and it's going for all of the wear on all of the bushers on the sway bar before the sway bar actually comes into play, which isn't a good thing. It can do things like promote snap oversteer and the like. A very sweeping generalisation on sway bars: the rear sway bar controls oversteer and the front sway bar controls understeer. If you take the front off, the vehicle will understeer a lot more. If you take the rear off, it'll oversteer a lot more. On a coil sprung vehicle, you shouldn't be taking your sway bars off on the road. They really need control of between suspension and body on the road. Now, what parts are we replacing and how much did it cost? Well, I've picked up some polyurethane bushers. These are the ones that the sway bar goes through and they bolt with a U-clamp to the axle. And basically they hold the sway bar in place and stop it going like that. They look like that, they're red, so they'll match the vehicle. That's what got me in, it was the red. And the extreme four-wheel drive guys will be going, oh, don't put poly on it, they'll stop your wheel travel. I don't do that much extreme stuff anymore, so they're not going to worry me. With these though, you do need to lube where there's movement, and they supply some suitable lube. And with these, we won't be lubing around the outside at all because they just clamp on. There's no movement there. We will be lubing where the sway bar goes through them. Cost for those cost me $30 Australian delivered. So they were cheap as chips, and that's why I picked them up, because they were so cheap. For the drop links, you can buy replacement bushers. In the back of these, the drop links are plastic, the OEM ones. They're good enough. They work, and they've worked since 2006 for this. It's now 2023 and they've never been replaced. So apart from the bushers wearing out, they're working fine. I just got onto Rock Auto. I bought some AC Delco replacement versions. You know, replacement OEM arm with replacement bushers, so it's basically a replacement OEM part. Cost for these were $107 for the two. Traps for the unwary, they sell them singularly, so if you're buying them, buy two of them. So all up, 140 bucks to replace everything. So with the sway bar out now, we can take the end links off, and I'll just take this one off here. These are the bushers. These have got a split in them. The new ones don't, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. It's a good idea to clean all this up while you've got it off. And these are the wrong size. Excellent. And you can see these are the wrong size. The hole diameter is smaller on this than this. I don't know why, I just don't buy everything from Rock Auto. That's hopeless. Alright, so we'll be putting these back on. So as you can see, it all doesn't go to plan all the time. We do have brand new drop links. I'll just throw this back in the vehicle. It's a fairly simple job to get in and out, so that's not a bad thing. Now I've put it back in, so I now have no movement whatsoever on the drop links. I still do have slight movement here, so it's a whole lot better than what it was, but still not 100%, so I'll have to order some new bushes. Installed the sway bar with the old bushes back on. The drop links have taken out, I'd say 85% of the play. However, I will order a new set of these bushes when I put in a next order through Rock Auto. But it just goes to show the frustration of buying parts locally here in Australia for this Jeep. This Nolophane bushes, and I'll check the code number while I'm editing and I'll put it underneath if it is different. But these were listed on a bricks and mortar eBay shop, well-known company, as being suitable for this year model and this model. So you would think they'd fit. If I was to purchase through Rock Auto, I haven't had this problem before, and I've bought so many parts for this thing. So I should have just gone with my gut instead of trying to be a bit cheap, and just ordered the whole lot through Rock Auto and waited for a week, and they would have come here and fitted. But anyway, you live and learn. It is what it is. As I said, I'll order the parts next time I put in an order, and it's half a dozen bolts and the whole sway bar's out, so it won't take long to fit, but you get the gist of it anyway. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.